At the time when I had the idea to make this video, it wasn't so apparent to the community in my opinion on just how good this new exotic grenade launcher Parasite is for burst damage. By the time this video comes out however, I believe that the community will have caught on to how good this exotic actually is. If somehow you still don't know, or haven't realised just yet, you might want to stick around for this video. Hello, my name is Erratic, and today I am going to show off to you how good this exotic grenade launcher is. If you enjoy anything you see today, please make sure to hit the like and subscribe button for more. First, we are going to look at the Parasites Perks, which will explain why the weapon is so good, and then seeing the gun in practice through the Deep Stone Crypt raid. So, looking at the main exotic perk on the gun, we have Worm's Hunger. This weapon fires hive worms which explode on impact. The size and damage of the explosion scales with the number of enemies you've defeated just before firing this weapon. So on the side of the screen, you will be gaining stacks of this buff for each enemy you kill. Doesn't matter what type of enemy it is, as long as you get the kill. And this buff can stack up to 20 times before it caps out, and you're able to hit massive damage numbers with this weapon, which will slap most things out of existence in this game. I'm talking mages, mini bosses, and general ad clearing because of just the explosion scaling has on the weapon. The second exotic perk on this gun is Worm Byproduct. Taking damage from your own worm projectile detonation empowers your weapons for a short time. This pretty much gives you a bit of bonus damage on the rest of your weapons for about 8 seconds if you have taken damage from the explosion of the weapon. This is not a bad perk, but you're not really trying to gain the benefits of this perk from the weapon as such. You're just looking to get rid of whatever towering enemy stands in front of you as quick as you can. However, if you get this off, it is a nice bonus damage to all of your weapons. You just have to be careful, however, that you aren't going to blow yourself up, because there is the odd occasion that you might gain a few stacks because of the scaling damage and explosion, and you might just kill yourself accidentally without realising it was going to do so much damage to yourself in the first place, because sometimes you might be closer to the enemy, you don't have any stacks, and you might get the worm byproduct to go off and has a nice addition to all the damage on all your other weapons. But say if you have about 5-10 stacks and you're a little bit closer than usual and you shoot them with the gun, and it will just probably wipe you out. I've seen it kill me with about 10 stacks, so something to bear in mind. So now that we've looked at the main exotic perks on the gun, we're now going to look at all the encounters in Deep Stone Crypt raid, as that's where I've used it, and see how it performs. Now moving on to the Crypt Security, which is the first encounter of the raid. As you can see, this is mainly ad clearing and a little bit of single target damage on the security itself, on the singular batteries, let's say. So ad clearing is very easy, but what we're here for is just the gun here. So here we are setting up, put my E-rift down, my teammate puts down a bubble. I'm pretty sure he has a stack of 20 here and he's about to fire a shot off. Bang, battery is instantly gone. I'm just looking around waiting to have my turn on the batteries. I'm pretty sure I'm on 20 stacks as well. Just killing more stuff, and here we go. Bosh, gone, easy. I go back to going, killing more ads. We both finished this final battery off. Gone, demolished. So easy. Makes this such a breeze. Gives you so much time to, relax and chill whilst being in the raid. You don't really have to concentrate at all trying to get damage off with this thing. Just very easy, very nicely flowing for this first encounter. So here we are, I'm just showing the second encounter now very quickly. We're on A tracks here, doing this legit way. We've got 3 up top, 3 on the bottom, and we've got 3 on the top going to do damage first, who all have Parasite with 20 stacks of Worm's Hunger here. And honestly, they could have one-phased it. You're going to see the boss's health bar here get absolutely melted in a minute. There you go. Gone. I think if they optimized fully, they would have had that on their own with just 3 of them. But we were sat here in absolute amazement, just waiting. So here we are running over, looking for the right A-tracks here. And we're about to just clear here and get the kill right here. I didn't even have to fire mine off. I got mine pretty late. My other 2 teammates just finished him off here. Yeah, my shot was immune, and he's down basically. This one's brilliant because this one on this encounter gives you time to yet again kill some more ads, take whatever down you need to take down, There's enough enemies to go around for everyone to get 20 stacks, I'm very sure. And if everyone was in the right spot up top, if all 6 of you were doing it that way and just leaving one downstairs, you could honestly melt this boss within seconds, or at least have 5 people shoot it off and just let one person hold their stack until the last bit of the phase that he has. So here we are on the 3rd encounter of the raid. We've got mainly ad clearing again, no bosses to really worry about. We've got big mages, we've got a few champions as well, and we're pretty much just sorting out all the buffs that we've got to sort out with, such as the suppressor, the operator and the scanner. So nothing to really worry about at all. Threat level wise, so the Parasite here again is a perfect easy breeze for this phase, because if anything big is in your way, you can't just mow down with your primary weapon or with any special weapon you're using. One shot of this thing will absolutely clear it, so not going to hang around for this encounter much longer. As you see here in a minute, I press one of the champs, one shot and he's gone. Done, sorted. This pretty much speaks for itself. Nothing more to say here. So here we are on the final encounter in the raid, and pretty much this one is about how good is Parasite really against Taniks. So at the start again, we get lots of ads to get the ×20 buff, and then we get to see how good this is when it comes to the actual damage phases. And to be honest, it's very good. It's a 1 phase exotic, so it can get the job done. You just have to make sure that when you use the first shot of the gun that has the ×20 stack, you make sure that you've got all your debuffs applied, and you've got your well down, and then you've got your bubble down as well if possible. And yeah, there's nothing much more to say about this one. Again, I made a really messy job of this on the actual clear that we got. On our first clear here, we weren't very optimized, we didn't know what was going to happen, so we just went in with what we had and see what we could do. So on my second run here, I was using a well, but on the first one I was only using an E-Rift. We all had ×20 stacks here, I'm pretty sure. There was even a tether applied on this one this time, but for some reason the first shot didn't count as a crit for our gun. We're not sure why, but that did happen. But yet again, we got him very low here, but couldn't quite get it on our second run. And same for the first one, very very close, but didn't quite get it either. So yeah, here we are trying to mow him down on no stacks, and got very very close, but because we had no stacks, it takes quite a while to keep shooting him and reload at the same time, because with no auto-loading holster. So here we are on the 3rd try. I put the well down. I'm expecting a bubble, but silly me didn't realise that we already put a bubble down, and I've already got it on the side of my screen. So I start firing off at him, and I think, yep, I get booped. Here we are, this is what I was on about. All the way to the outside of the map, which is very annoying. So here I am, just running around, trying to get back into the fight, help the team out, trying to make this doable. And here I am joining the 3rd part of this damage phase, looking to finish him off here. We get very very close to not getting it. We only just scrape in on the final stand here, and here we are just taking him down a little bit more and more. And there we go, he's in the last stand phase now. I've got 3 shots left. Hit the first one fine. Hot swap over to a GL, using a bit of the primary to take him out. He moves over. Another hot swap, going with primary. Forgot that I've not reloaded my GL, which makes me feel stupid. Going in here for the final shot, miss it like an idiot, and all I've got is my special GL and my primary to finish him off here. Here he is on his last teleport, I think, as well. Actually, it's not here. I think it's here. This was our last chance to get the completion here, and we did, just in the nick of time. There we go, and it's over. So honestly, Overall for this weapon, I think it's great to use. It's not terrible. There probably is better. Actually, in fact, I think there is better if you're trying to use exotics outside of pure DPS for bosses, but for general legendary weapons these days, something you want for big damage and just every now and again use that you don't need to use all the time, I think Parasite is an excellent choice. And if you haven't got it, like I said at the start of the video, you should really get it now, because I think it's going to be very useful in the future for new content to come out, like dungeons, even other raids, and just activities in general. So once again, if you liked anything that you saw today, please make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you all in the next one.